Well, this is John, and I'm going to show you something that happens on trucks more than you think that can either cause a compressor failure or lose an engine. Let me show you what we got here. As you can see, there is a new line on the air compressor because the other day I came out to see why the fan was coming on so often and ended up figuring that out, and it needed a high pressure switch. But in the meantime, I was running it. I noticed it was leaking oil. As you can see, it's been leaking oil for a while. There it is on the ground. These lines, if they go bad, you lose your air compressor. You can also lose the engine if you lose enough of the oil. As you can tell, there's that line. It goes down, weaves down in there. That gives the oil, the compressor oil supply. And when you lose oil on a diesel engine to the air compressor, it does all kinds of things. Let me give you a kind of a catastrophic type deal. The worst case, that air compressor will lock up. If that air compressor, right over here, that air compressor locks up, it takes out the timing. I've had it happen. Don't question it, I've had it happen. Then it causes a lot more issues. A lot of times resolving in pretty much an engine rebuild because it dumps metal throughout the system. Just for a line right there. A line that probably took me 15 minutes to replace. A lot of you drivers will not notice a line leaking until it's too late and it's covered the entire truck. As you can tell, like I showed you, there was a lot of oil on the ground. So I should say a lot, but some, and you can see it's been seeping there. And it was right at that point where we had to catch it. I apologize about the noise in the background, but they are moving train cars. And no matter how important I say making a video is, the railroad's gonna laugh at me. But there you go. Believe it or not, they're not supposed to leak oil. Even though some of these girls are getting kind of old, they're not supposed to leak oil. They weren't engineered to leak oil. They weren't designed to leak oil. So if they're leaking oil, you need to figure out why. Because that little fix there could have saved them a $40,000 to $50,000 engine. Or in the best case scenario, a $700 to $1,000 air compressor. So drivers, if you do a pre-trip and you see oil leaking out from underneath of a truck, or you see oil running down on a truck, stop. Chase it down to see where it's coming from and address the situation. Because that right there could have lost an engine.